What time is it? It's JRPG time. Back for more Tales of Vesperia, where you're in the desert.
Seems like a pretty
You're in the desert town. It wasn't far from where we came in the cave.
There are knights even here, though.
I don't recall seeing such
They
intimidating
didn't want
people
to.
here
They
the
didn't
last
want to
time I
design
came.
new guard character types. Just use the
All right,
knights.
I'm off to search for clues about the treasure. Bye-bye for now.
All right.
You're leaving?
I guess we have to play as Rita again.
Oh, so you want me to stay a little longer, eh?
Well, it's been fun and all, but I'm sure Patty's got things she needs to take care of.
Then I guess it's time for me to be off.
Are you?
Be careful out there.
All right. Is this desert music? Would you consider this desert music?
All right, shall we each go our own way for
I'm
now?
not sure about this. Maybe Oasis music.
On for that. Before I do anything, I want to give these feet a rest.
Okay then, let's meet up in front of the inn after sunset.
Okay, see you then.
Is this an oasis? There's grass. Flowers.
No easy thing looking out for everybody else.
Well, I think we all could use a little time to think things over.
The kids are all right.
Okay. Right, we're just Yuri now. Which means we're going around talking to people. No, it is an oasis. Alright, fine. I take back everything I said about the music here. Oh, Judith.
Where are you off to?
I guess I was looking for you because you're always coming
Nowhere
in from
particular,
outside of
just
the town.
going on a walk. What about you? Where were you going?
I just wanted to get a look at the desert terrain we were going to be headed into next.
It's good to be prepared. So how was it?
Dry.
It was hot,
Well, I assumed as much.
but
Was it also
wasn't
dry?
as hot as I thought it'd be.
Yeah, the dryness is the main feature of
Well,
deserts.
okay. But
Hotness
what I
is
wanted to know
secondary.
was if Pharaoh was out there.
Right. That'd be nice.
Or
Oh well.
only a feature
I guess
of
we
some
couldn't
deserts.
expect him to be that easy to find. What?
You want to go out and check for yourself?
Nah,
No,
it's
that's
fine.
okay. If we head out to look for him, we should do it together.
Oh, I see.
The whole group, not just the two of us, Judith. Don't get any weird thoughts in your head. These wild mages always weird me out. What are you doing here? Dressed like a witch. Oh, magic chef here. What recipe you got for me, magic chef? Curry. Seems pretty late in the game to be learning to make curry.
Huh? You're still here?
What? Were you feeling lonely and came to find me?
I'm just wandering around,
Isn't the
man.
reason that you've been wandering around here because you're the one who's lonely and wanted to see me?
You got me. Now marry me.
I'll consider it when you're an adult.
Ah, there you are.
Who are you?
Just
Who
an
am I?
acquaintance of hers.
He's my husband.
Who is this guy?
Well, whatever. I got the info about the Maristella that you wanted.
I appreciate
Information
that.
broker.
But first, is it true that you're Ifrit's granddaughter?
Huh?
It's a rumor I heard. Is it true?
Well, how did that rumor get out here?
So it is true. If that's the case, then I can't give this to you. If it gets out that I did business with the granddaughter of a guy who broke the guild's rules, no one will trust me.
Ifrit is...
I don't know about you, but for those of us who live in the world of the guilds, Ifrit is the most unforgivable guy out there. I can't afford to be involved with someone going around claiming to be one of his relatives.
I haven't heard her once claim to be one of his relatives. It's just somehow rumors get started. And so when people ask her, she's just goes, and they're like, I knew it.
So don't you show your face in front of any of us ever again. And
You're
if you
gonna
pull
get mad this
anything on
time.
any of the members of my guild out of resentment, we're not gonna take it lying down.
What guild
I
is
can
this?
guarantee you'll regret it if you think that World
World
Cellar is no
Cellar.
more than a map-making guild.
A map making guild. You are no more than a map. Are we gonna destroy
I'd
the
never
world
do
cellar
anything
then?
like that.
Oh, really? In any case, the blood of a coward who would attack ships while feigning to protect them runs through your veins. I can't even begin to guess what's running through your head.
Oh, this guy's just berating a child because her grandpa. Even if
And as for you, I don't know if you're really her husband, but I'd suggest steering clear of this one.
What do you mean? You don't know if I'm really her husband? What?
So you just take it all in silence, huh?
I just don't know whether he's actually my grandfather and what actually happened in that massacre.
I don't know why people
I don't
keep
know what's true and what's a lie. Whether he
Is it
was a
just because
villain
she
or a
dresses like a
saint.
pirate?
All I know is that my grandfather was very important to me. That is why I can neither admit or deny what people say.
So you don't even know who you are yourself, huh?
I know that much at least.
Then wasn't there something you could have said?
It's okay. I'm used to people saying all sorts of things about my grandfather. I don't care about any of that nonsense. I'll just keep searching for treasure in my own way.
You're putting on a pretty tough act. You better not start crying once you're all on your own.
What good would crying get me? You see, my motto is, no matter how tough the situation is, crying gets you nowhere.
Well, I guess it's really none of my business. Still, it's not like you can go treasure hunting without any clues.
Oh, don't worry. I've got clues. Later.
Did you pickpocket the map off him? Right, whatever. It's nice. Estelle, do you want to talk? What do you want to talk about? This isn't the ocean. This is just a pond. It's an oasis.
Yuri,
Hey, why the long face?
You could
is
see
the
the other
desert
side.
really as dangerous as they say?
Oh, you need to bring your own
I
water.
don't think Rita would joke
Other
around
than
with
that,
such a
not
serious
really.
look on her face.
Yeah, I guess not. I've dragged all of you all the way out here.
You should stop worrying about all of us.
Huh?
I don't think there's survival mechanics in this
we're just
game.
doing what we
so
feel
you
like
don't
doing.
you don't really need to worry about the desert.
But what about you? What do you want to do?
Me?
You were saying that you need to figure out who you are, weren't you?
Yes, that's true, but
Estelle, you're brave Vesperia's client. If you tell us to go somewhere, we'll go there.
But that's not entirely true.
And
it
if you tell
hasn't
us
been
to
true.
go for you, we'll find
You're kind of
Pharaoh and drag
wishy-washy
him
on all
back
that.
here.
You're like, sometimes the group decides that
Yuri,
no, this is not what you paid, or you. This is not the job we signed up for. And sometimes you're like, well, the job we signed up for is protecting the princess, so we just do whatever she wants. And then sometimes they're like,
There's
you
no
just
need to
want us
rush
to
to
do
give me
whatever
an
you want,
answer.
or do you
Take your
just
time.
expect us to do it? This is the worst. This is the worst. I'm not the only one who like when you walk wade knee deep into water in a game, I'm like, oh god, my feet are all wet. This is the worst.
Hey, old man. Sorry to have dragged you all the way out here. Whoa, what's with that face?
Hearing you
That's what I was gonna
apologize
say.
like that puts me a little bit on
But I was
edge, is
tired
all.
of saying the same thing that they're about to say. So I
You still have to deliver that letter to Bellius, right?
Yeah, but if I can't see her until the new moon, then that's that, ain't it? Till then, I'm at the mercy of the princess's whims.
Well, aren't you easygoing?
When's the next new moon?
Sure about that? If we spend too long out
I
here
still
and you miss
don't.
the new moon,
There's still no
Don
sense
will
of
yell
the
at me for
passage of
sure.
time. The new moon just comes whenever the story says it should come.
I'm used to being yelled at. If I gotta wait, I can wait until the next new moon. It ain't like we're gonna run out of new moons anytime soon.
You certainly sound patient. You sure about this?
Of course. Patience is something you'll learn with age.
Ugh, I swear.
Well, making the right decisions is part of being an adult, too. I'll leave as soon as I feel like I have to. Anyway, let me travel with you kids for a while longer.
Sure, whatever you want.
Alright, who's next? Can I make any accessories? Any new accessories? How do I limit quartet? Oh, this is a different thing. Enhances over limits. That's not an accessory. Yeah, I'm missing a few of these. I can't make them. Still can't make them. Maybe one of these, like, see, that would be good for somebody. That one. More glasses. I've got these 2 glasses. I'm using them already. I need more of the glasses.
I feel like my world is crashing down around me.
Why?
I can't believe Ruin's Gate was secretly selling weapons.
Were they? That was Leviathan's claw, though.
And that they were smuggling them illegally out of ruins.
Sometimes you have to have shadow where there's light, I guess.
That's so sad.
What does that
though.
mean, Yuri?
Well, you don't need to worry about those guys. Just keep living your life the way you know is right. And lead brave Vesperia to victory with pride.
Yeah, you're right. Anyway, we need to worry about Pharaoh for now.
Yeah, we finally made it into the desert. It feels like we're almost there.
Hey, once we're done with this commission, you think we could go back to Dawngrass for a bit?
Yeah, we still need to register our guild.
Let's wait until
We're
we've
not
wrapped
a
up
real
our current
guild.
job to talk about that.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, who am I missing? I haven't spoken with Rita. I haven't spoken with is that it? Rapide. I haven't spoken with the dog. I can go in buildings. Uh-oh. Here's Rita. Is the dog around here? Do I have to speak with the dog? Sometimes they make me talk to the dog, and sometimes they don't care. New save. I'm almost at 100 hours on this save, which means I'm probably over 100 hours on this save.
You can't open that without a key.
I know.
Are you really gonna return it?
Yes, I am. You got a problem with that?
Nope.
Why would I have a problem with that?
You saw what happened in Nordopolica. This thing made it so I couldn't control my magic. The clear CL crystal inside this box interferes with air somehow.
Interferes with air? How could a tiny box like this do something like that?
I don't know. That's why I wish I could open this
People
box
cast magic
somehow.
in this game. using nothing but those little gems on their wrists.
There's a good chance that we'd be able to find a key for the box in Jormungand.
For me, this doesn't have anything to do with Estelle wanting to return it anymore.
So then you're gonna look for the town of Jormungand that was mentioned in that diary?
It's around here somewhere.
Yes, if I can.
If you
If I
can.
remember right, it's somewhere in this desert.
I can't
thought
leave
it was
Estelle
this.
behind.
I thought it was this first place we were going, but I was
Sure
wrong.
you can, if you
I
want
think.
to.
It seems like I was wrong.
I'd like to leave her behind, but I can't. I've never had a problem like this before. She couldn't be serious about going alone into the desert.
No, it looks like I still have to talk to the dog, or there's someone I'm forgetting. Oh, or not. That was everybody.
Carol, this is for you.
What is it? You're gonna punch him?
Huh? What's going on, Estelle? What's this?
A knuckle sandwich?
This is payment for your services. I'm sure you'll be able to sell it for quite a sum.
What is this?
I want to thank you all for everything you've done.
Are you trying to bail?
What do you mean? You haven't found what you're looking for yet.
I'm afraid I must take my leave from you here.
Take your leave? What?
You're not thinking of going alone, are you?
My desire to meet Pharaoh is a personal one.
Okay, and you hired us to do that.
Are you crazy? That's way too dangerous!
Which is why I must go alone.
No, that's the opposite. Are you insane?
I won't have the rest of you caught up any further in my own selfish quest.
That's all we do is quest. We're a guild.
Do justice and punish the unjust.
Huh? Oh, right. That's one of the laws of our guild.
There's no justice in letting Estelle march into the heart of the desert all by herself.
I don't think I have it in me to break our laws. How about you, Carol?
Right!
It seems those are the rules.
Estelle's doing a perfect shock Pikachu there.
I'm terribly flattered, really, but I'm afraid I can't let you.
So this cutscene is pointless.
Estelle, wait!
This is just another one of Estelle's being a weirdo.
Have you all lost your
And
marbles?
then everybody joins
We're talking
together.
about a force of nature here.
Yeah, which means everybody should fight
Which is why
together.
we're all going together.
I'll admit I'm a little scared.
The
can't
healer's
just
like,
let
I
Estelle
should go
go
by
off like that."
myself. It's way too
You-
dangerous for
you
all
talk
of
some
us.
sense
So
into them.
Me, the squishy healer, will go by myself.
If I start whining now, I'll have to go all the way back to Nordopolica by myself, right?
Ooh, there's no reasoning with any of you. Are you sure you're dead set on this?
Yes, I've thought a lot about this. You all have something that's important to you. A goal you give everything to achieve. I realized that I didn't have anything
is
like
that
that
true?
for myself. and I knew I had to find a purpose of my own.
I don't know how true
Something
that
I can
is.
dedicate myself to. I made the decision to begin this journey, and I have to finish what I've started. This
Okay.
This
And
is
we
something
made the
I have to
decision
do for myself.
To be hired to do this job as a guild. Still, this is about our reputation too.
Okay, you win. So we'll be aiming for the desert
We're
center.
going together.
Huh?
Hey, I tried talking sense into you idiots.
Rita,
There's actually no real need for you to come, Rita. You've got your Air Krene research to worry about, don't you?
There's no telling what you idiots will get into if I don't keep an eye on you. The Air Krene isn't going anywhere. I'll go check up on it later. But we're not leaving until we've taken care of all our preparations.
What are those? The canteen?
I'm
You need
sorry
some
to be such an
canteens?
inconvenience
We've got
to
plenty
you
of
all.
food.
I think we had a
Don't
pretty
gotta worry
good
about
idea
that.
things would turn out like this from the start.
We're gonna be having curry for the next couple
Yeah.
days, though.
thank you.
Huh? Where's Judith?
And that's who's missing. Did you go blow something up?
Everything settled?
Yeah,
Well, what did you decide?
We're going to the center of the desert.
I had a feeling, so I've made some arrangements. The innkeeper has agreed to help us.
Excellent.
We'll want to be good and rested before we leave this town behind, that's for sure.
you're always thinking about your next nap, aren't you?
Yeah, but I sleep so much better if I have a little company.
I just noticed the little tails on the dialogue, on the dialogue bubbles move. If a person's walking, the little tails on the dialogue bubbles like
I wonder
move to
what
face
Pharaoh
them.
will do.
Why trophy wife? What? Okay, bedtime.
I can't believe how much gold we have.
I bet it would feel great to spend all this gold at once.
No
I don't know if that's possible. That's a good reminder, though. I did forget to. I did use all my items in that last boss battle, so let's buy some more. All right, now bedtime.
Can we stay the night here?
Hello. Welcome to the Desert Oasis Mantake.
What's with this night?
Well,
I was trying to come up with a good joke about Mantake. What's a
will you
Mantake?
be staying the night?
Yeah, we're going into the desert, so we came into
can't come
town
up
to
with a
gather
good one.
provisions and get some rest first.
Oh, so it's you who wanted provisions for going into the desert. You know, it's...
We know it's
It's a
dangerous.
desert.
Oh, I see. In that case, I'll get your provisions together before you set out. Your stay will cost 400 gold.
I think the fact that I
Have a nice day.
I think the fact that Rita can cast water from her hands makes the desert
This
a
town
lot
kinda
less
gives me the
dangerous.
creeps. All these nights stick out like sore thumbs.
Or does she have to pull that out of
Anyway,
the air?
Time to get some sleep. Sleepy
There's definitely
times.
not game mechanics for that, so no. It would be interesting
Man, I
if
just
Rita
can't relax
wasn't
with the
able
knight
to
standing
cast
out at the
water magic
entrance.
because there's no water. That'd be cool.
It bothers you?
Yeah, it does.
If they're here to protect us, there ain't nothing wrong with that, is there?
All right, everyone, let's get some sleep.
No more talking. Stop talking. It's 8 p.m. I'm sleepy.
Yeah, thanks for the help.
Judith is always around a corner looking in a different direction.
I don't know your reasons for going out into the desert, but it would really be a good idea for you to stay in town.
Yeah, I wouldn't be in this town if I wasn't going to the desert.
Thanks. We've already put a lot of thought into it.
There's no point in staying
I
in this
see.
town. It
Well,
would be
as
even
I
if I
promised.
wasn't going to the desert, I would be going back where I came from, not staying here.
Our canteens are this small?
What character?
Looks
is
like
that?
enough to me.
I don't know if I recognize
Yeah,
that one.
we should be able to get more water from certain types of cacti growing in the desert.
Right. If we use them to fill up our canteens whenever we need more water, we should be fine.
Oh, there is
You sure
survival
know a
mechanics in this game.
Thank you very much. You've been a great help.
It's the least I could do. I'm giving that to you, so don't hesitate to use it as much as you like. Go out and turn right where the road forks. You'll find a lake at the end of the road. You'll be able to
I
fill
can't
up your
use
canteens there.
Okay. Then he's
Gotcha.
talking about the pond outside.
By the way, what was with the knight who was here?
He was guarding me all night. I was so nervous.
One lie after another.
That was a supervisor. The knights are here to make sure that townspeople don't talk
supervisor.
freely to visitors from outside of town.
Why would they do something like that?
I don't understand the reasons, but it's on the magistrate's orders.
There's just something about the way he said that was a supervisor. It felt like one of those, you know, in a lot of sci-fi where they'll have like, this is the warden or this is the supervisor, and they're just some sort of like jacked up cyber thing.
There was no magistrate,
and they all look the same. Like every supervisor looks the same, every warden looks the same, stuff like that. Something about the way he said that was a supervisor that made me think that.
Move into Nordopolica of late. It seems they may have already gone in to arrest Bellius. The appointment of a new Imperial Magistrate to our town seems to be related to that as well.
The Imperial Knights are going to arrest Bellius?
They say that Bellius had something
bad
to do with
timing.
engineering
We've got this
the
guy
Great
who needs
War
to
behind
deliver
the
a letter.
scenes.
Bellius did that?
That's what they're saying in town. Well, I don't think the Empire will be able to do much so long as Palestrale's there, but...
Who's this? Is this that supervisor? I don't think his hat's that great.
Thank you very much for your business.
Wait! But
Yeah, thanks for the help. Let's go fill up at the lake.
Carol's clueless as always. Look at those footprints. those footprints
we
look
filled up
smaller
our
than my
water.
boots.
I think we're ready to go.
Oh, you're not gonna have an animation of us filling up our water? Boo.
Stop it! Let go!
Who's this?
Bad boys and girls that break curfew must be punished by the magistrate.
It's the middle of the day.
No way! We're going to look for Mommy and Daddy!
Leave these children to me. I'll see that they're properly disciplined.
Stay out of this, stranger.
Please, forgive these children. I will go and apologize in person to the magistrate on their behalf.
Hey. Wait, aren't...
Whisper,
My
whisper,
deepest
whisper,
apologies.
Do you think that maybe I could have handled that better?
Hey,
You
it worked,
did
didn't it?
perfectly.
Thanks for saving us from those bad guys.
What are your names?
My name's Alf. My sister's Layla.
Layla looks like she's about to tip over.
What happened to your mom and dad?
They got taken into the desert in the magistrate's big wagon. Someone told me they're going to look for Pharaoh.
Why?
Pharaoh.
Yeah.
But what do you think they're planning on doing once they find him?
And using the townspeople to do their dirty work? It's despicable.
Kids, you can leave now. You don't need to be
Are
listening
we
to this.
gonna go look for Mommy and Daddy?
No.
No, you're not. If you kids go into the desert, you'll die for sure.
Judith.
We'll look for your parents. You kids can't go out into the desert.
Really?
I don't lie. You don't mind, do you, Carol?
Nope. Fine by me.
You're surprisingly agreeable.
We were doing that
This guild
anyway.
is guided by justice after all. Thanks, everyone!
Here, take this, cause you're so nice.
What is it? Sandwich? A rock?
Glass bead?
It's a precious gem.
It's our reward for taking the job.
Okay.
Now that we've gotten paid in advance,
You're
we've got
not
our
part
work
of
cut
the
out
guild
for us,
still.
don't we, Carol?
Yeah, you're right.
You don't get any part of this reward. It's a
What
marvel.
concerns me
It's the world to me.
is that the Empire is investigating Pharaoh.
Yuri? What's the matter?
What do you mean?
I was
Did
just
I pick
thinking
the wrong
about what
one?
the magistrate here
No.
could be planning. It's so strange that he'd be looking for Pharaoh.
Do we need to talk to the magistrate?
Though I guess it makes sense if the Empire wanted to eliminate a monster that was trying to kill the princess.
But they don't know that he's after Estelle yet, do they?
He
so
was
why are
pretty
they
loud.
going after him then?
How should I know?
And we still don't know why there's a curfew in the town.
Anyway, first we should go to the sands of Kagor.
Okay.
Right. We can look into the mysteries of this town once we come back.
If we don't rescue those kids' parents soon, they'll keel over in this heat.
They're in a wagon. It'll
That's
be fine.
true.
So then, To get to the middle of the desert, we should go through here, right?
Yeah, that's
Yes.
where I was going.
I think the parents of those children were probably taken this way too.
All right, let's go.
We're not done yet. We have to have an establishing shot. The Sands of Kogor. Why are you so far ahead of us?
There's no shade anywhere.
I see plenty of shade. Over there, over there.
Never imagined it would be this hot.
Nobody'd last long out here without the proper supplies.
What's with him? He looks like he's out for a walk in the park.
Hey, old man. Aren't you hot?
Stop doing backflips.
Heck yeah. I'm sizzling over here.
That lousy. I feel like the temperature goes up every time somebody says the word hot.
Why'd you just
We'll
say
be
it?
fine, so long as we
Stop
remember
doing
to keep our
backflips.
water well stocked.
Right, the cacti.
The parents of those
Okay, we
children
can
are
fill
out
up.
there with no supplies whatsoever.
They're in a wagon,
We
Judith.
do have Pharaoh to look for, but
Yes. Would it be alright if we took care of Alf and Layla's request first?
It's the same request.
you've more than fulfilled your obligation to me.
Estelle!
Okay then, let's...
What was that?
Was that Pharaoh?
Was it?
Then he really is somewhere in the desert.
Settle down. You'll get plenty of attention once we're done helping those kids.
Okay. Alright. We've got a water meter. Goes down that quickly.
Let's fill up our water here.
Stop doing
But
backflips.
this is... Ow! Ow! What an idiot. Use your head a little.
Looks like this situation calls for a little extra help.
Okay, we have to use the sorcerer's ring.
Canteen filling time.
Me next! We need to make sure to keep hydrated.
Right, we wouldn't want to get sunstroke. If everyone's finished, let's go.
Okay, you don't die right away when you run out of water. I should do more random encounters on account of the combat started to get hard. I haven't really played as Judith much outside of the Coliseum. Oh right, Moonbeam. I remember that. That move. This got me through the Coliseum a lot. I think I need to check Estelle's skills. She's gotta have something that can make her more durable. She doesn't seem to be able to take much abuse before it cancels her cast. Okay, first of all, I don't know why you put Carol in my party. Better. Should I stick with Judith? Let me check the skills again. Magic guard. No, that's not what I'm looking for. Oh, that's cool. Actually, no, I will switch back to Rita. Oh, that's cool. I still don't have good combo, but it makes Rita's basic attack a little bit more viable, just a little bit. That's enough for me. Okay, now let's use Judith. Let's use Judith for now. That liner shot's cool, but it's not as good as not as good as all that. Oh, these don't fill up your water. They give you some water. That changes my calculus a little bit. It's nighttime. Stop it.
Better
I
stop
told
plodding
you.
along like a zombie, or you'll only make yourself more tired.
How are you in such good spirits?
Some people take pleasure in the suffering of others.
Why, I oughta.
Don't waste your energy.
That sort of peppiness simply isn't healthy. Hey, did you hear a voice?
You've been out here, you need
No,
to drink some water.
Not at all.
By the way, why were you in this desert before?
Who? Oh, Judith?
I used to live in a town up in the mountains to the north of here, together with my friend Baul.
Is that the place where you need to
So,
bring this box?
I sometimes came down near the desert.
All the way to the desert?
Anyway, we hardly have time to look for anything out here, what with this heat.
Seriously, if we run out of water, we'll be goners.
Okay,
We need to
let's not
find
do that
something
then.
like a clue soon.
Yes.
You said we're going to the center of the desert. There's only one. Good. Oh, it's a ninja. Stop picking on our healer. Jesus Christ, he's fast. dead set on itself. Are we still losing water at the same rate, or has it slowed down a little bit? I can't tell. Do we have to be close enough to the cactus to get the water? It looks like I didn't get any water from that one. It's daytime again. Treasure chest. Treasure chest. Get out of my way, I'm opening this treasure chest. A limit bottle. These just different cactuses have different amount of water in them. Like, see? Just... I don't know if it comes across how awkward jumping and fighting enemies in the air is. I don't know if it comes across. But I'll remind you that Judith is listed like as an anti-air character. And like, yeah, she does have that air juggle, but it's hard to describe how finicky that thing is. Moonbeam helps though. Oh god, I'm lost. You still go straight, or is this the edge of the map? It's the edge of the map. It's nighttime again. Is this like a day-night cycle, or is it based on where I'm walking? Moonbeam teleports me to the enemy. And back. No, I think it's a day-night cycle. It seems to be a day-night cycle. And it does area effect too. Where am I supposed to be going then? I'm gonna run out of cactuses. They stay deflated. Oh, this way.
I'm out of water.
No, we're not. We still have half a Thar.
Don't go drinking all of it.
We have multiple canteens.
Thanks, Yuri. Hey, do you think we could take 5?
And you say I'm the one always wanting to rest.
Have you finally stopped doing backflips? Yeah! What?
Huh? The heat's gone and baked his brains.
Oh. Is it actually water?
Water! Oh, Carol, be careful. You'll hurt yourself if you fall.
Looks like he still had plenty of energy.
Wait up for old Raven!
Nope, still doing backflips.
Here I thought they couldn't bear to go another step.
Okay. That's a nice little oasis. This is an even nicer oasis.
I think
than the
I'm
one
in
town.
heaven.
Look, it's got that little feature, that little water feature.
I thought we were really done
Is this real water, or is this a mirage?
Hey now.
Are
Gotta
we
be
all
tougher than
imagining
that
this?
if you're gonna
It's a
save the
fat
world,
trope.
kids.
Shut up.
It'll be dangerous if we just keep going like this.
Where it doesn't only look like water off in the distance, it feels like water up
If we
close,
turn
and then all
back
of a
now,
sudden
though,
you're like,
we'll only
it's
disappoint
gone.
those poor children.
You know that trope, that old trope, the chestnut.
We've got to keep looking as long as we can.
If we're lucky, we may even
It's
find
weird, my
Pharaoh
canteen's
along the
not
way.
getting you.
That's right. And with this spring, we
Seems like
shouldn't
this
have
is
any
real.
trouble keeping up the search.
If you've already eaten the poison, you may as well lick the plate.
What?
Yeah, you're right. We've come this
I
far.
wouldn't be licking the plate for any reason.
How about your water bottle, Carol? Did you fill it up?
Here, I filled them for you. Here's
Regardless
yours,
of
Rita.
poison.
Thanks, Judith.
Thanks.
This takes 2 seconds.
Everybody else all set?
Why were you even? Why did you
Yes.
have their canteens?
All right, let's keep moving.
Right. Save right over here. We'll keep moving next week on Tales of Vesperia, definitive edition on JRPG time.